Hello, my sweet crafty friends. It's Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. How are you guys doing today? I hope that you guys are doing well. Make sure as you come on, you say hello. Let me know you're watching. Let me know where you're watching from. And of course, if you are on the replay and you don't see that little red light up there, make sure you type exclamation point replay. Let me know you're here. Let me know what you thought, and let me know what you had for dinner. Hello, my sweet live friends. Come on in. Say hello. Hello, Cheryl. Hi, Brenda. How are you, girl? Just gonna get some paint out while I wait for you guys to get here. Hopefully I didn't get too much. Hello, Dawn. Hi, Kimberly. How are you doing, friend? And Martha. No dinner tonight. You had a fattening lunch. Whoops. Hi, Diane. Hello, Shay and Cynthia. Let's see if we're going to be able to get you red out of here. Hello, Donna. How are you tonight? And Kathleen. Hello, Kimberly, my goldfish queen. Kathy Tibbs. Cold. It is cold here, too. It's quite chilly here in Georgia today. All right, I think I don't need any more than that. Hi, Stephanie and Teresa. Welcome, ladies. And Sherry. Has everybody had a great day today? Hello, Lois and Martha. I don't think I have enough brown out. Thank you so much, Kathleen. Oh, thank you, Carol. I think he turned out pretty darn cute, too. I impress myself sometimes with coming up with things at the last second. Hello, my sweet friends, Sage and Lori and Betsy. Welcome, ladies. Come on in. Come on in. All right, I'm just getting some paint ready. I'll need black. I can just dip in there. Hamburgers, green beans, and tossed salad. Oh, wait, green. I'm thinking that's supposed to be, say, green beans. Thank you, sweet Brenda. Oh, Becca, they're just now getting it towed away. Gosh, I'm sorry. But hey, you get to get a new one now. That's awesome. Hello, Angelica. Still working your crafts for your crafts show. Seeing the light. Good, Shay. And I hope that your craft show, it's your first one, right? I'm pretty sure you told me it was your first one. I hope that it is awesome. Hello, Carol. Hi, Lizette. Kimberly has pot roast in the oven. Yum. Hi, Meriden and Vicky. All right, guys, I'm going to get started. I just got my paint ready. I have this old piece of fence scrap wood. Okay, I would like to say that it's barn wood, but it's just fence scrap wood. We brought it from California. Hello, Linda. Is it sunny? Is it warm there? It's chilly here. Hello, Kim. Angelica, thank you. And Rhonda. So this is just a piece of scrap wood that I got. We brought this from California. This is what the other side looks like. And then this one is a little whiter. So we'll see once we get our little guide done what side we're going to use. Hello, Charlene. Yes. Okay, Shay, I thought so. Keep my eyes out next week. Okay. You'll have to shed some light on that, girl. Hello, Shed. I forget what your first name is, friend. Okay, I have some little wood shims. So they're a little thicker on this side. You can see if I show you that way. It's a little wood shim. We have 3 of these. Okay. And then I have a couple pieces of scrap wood that we have from our snowman kits. 56 in Iowa. Oh my gosh. And then I have a little wooden oval from the woodpile section at Hobby Lobby. Okay. Hi, Don. Welcome. The back looked like an eye. Oh, yeah. You're right. It does. It kind of has that little eyeball looks in it. This one does, for sure. Cold in Pennsylvania. Flurries. Oh, goodness. Hi, Lisa. So a lot of this we're going to paint brown. We're going to try to make a reindeer. I saw something similar on Pinterest, and I thought I would try to make it my way. 94 degrees in Southern California. Of course it is. It's winter everywhere else, and so the temperature continues to get warm in California. I know. Hello, Cindy. Yes, Linda, isn't that gorgeous? Now, I have showed you guys how to do something very similar to this using paint on a couple other videos. Lynette, I'm sure you do, girl. Oh, I already have a paintbrush. Okay, so we're going to make a deer. We're going to make a reindeer with our little scrap wood here. All right. Hi, Lisa. Welcome, friend. Chilly in North Carolina. Yeah, it is here too. It is here also. What is everybody having for dinner? What are y'all having for dinner? I made a... Kevin made. I take that back. I made Kevin do it. He made a little crock pot recipe that I found on Pinterest. And it calls for Buffalo Wild Wings garlic parmesan something sauce with chicken and cream cheese, and you throw it in the crock pot, and then you cook it, and it gets kind of, you know, juicy like a sauce. Your chicken shreds pretty well, and then you put it over pasta. 4 ingredients. Yeah, I'm sure you are, Becca. I think I got way more paint than I needed. Packing, heading my... You're coming this way? Is that what you're telling me? You're coming this way? All right, you better message me, girl, because we definitely need to meet up. I hope that we can make that work. Don't forget, you guys, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we are having the Vintage and Thrifted event. So tomorrow will be all of the live sales of all of the thrifted items, vintage and thrifted. So some items will be new, some items will be old, and you definitely don't want to miss that, because I've heard there's amazing things. Now, I've never been able to be a part of it because it's always on a Friday when I work. Hi, Donna. I'm doing good. I hope you are too. But I hope that you guys will, if you guys are available to jump on tomorrow and watch, try to get some fun goodies, I think you'll love it. And those of you that are new and don't know what I'm talking about, oh, yes. If you go over to Craft Around the Clock, join the group, there is going to be a live event all day tomorrow, streaming people that have items to sell. We've got some fabulous vendors that are over there. And then Saturday and Sunday will be live crafting all day long. A new crafter every, I can't remember if it's 30 minutes or 45 minutes. So it's an action-packed day full of amazing crafters, crafting with vintage or thrifted items, or recreating a vintage or thrifted looking item. So I hope that you guys will tune in and catch anybody you can. I will be on Sunday evening. Christy will be on Saturday. So there we go. All right. Oh, how was everybody's day? Hope you all had a fabulous day. Mine was busy, of course, like normal. I hope it's going to die down here soon. Hi, Hi, Vicky. How are you, girl? Our little craft is going to go pretty quick tonight. Oh, Dawn, that sounds wonderful. What color were they? Were they a multicolored or a certain color? Yes, Linda, the vintage and thrifted events are awesome. All right, let's get this. Do I have any more? Oh, yeah, I do. I'm getting hot, you guys. I shouldn't have worn my sweater. It always gets hot in my craft room. Thanks, Patricia. We're gonna make a cute little, you made the reindeer tag today, Dana? We're gonna make another reindeer today. I don't see very many reindeers out there. Hi, Irene. Blue with, oh my gosh, Dawn, that sounds gorgeous. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take my sweater off here. All right, you guys, don't forget to hit those little red floaty things. Bring some more friends in here. If you're new, let me know you're new. My name is Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace, and I am coming to you live from Georgia. I had to think about that for a second. My husband and I moved here in July. Lived in California my entire life until about 2 years ago. We moved to Tennessee for about 8 months. Moved back to California and came back. Now we're in Georgia. Printed turkeys on fabric today to make Thanksgiving runner. Oh, fun, Vicky. Hello, Mary. You'll post them after. Awesome. Okay, Dawn. All right, we're gonna run the heat tool over this really quick. Then I can finish all the other edges, okay? You got earbuds in, take them out, turn it down. Well, welcome, Terry. I'm so happy to have you, sweet friend. Please feel free to chat and engage with all of our friends. We have such wonderful friends. Even our new friends are fitting right in. Don't be afraid to ask questions. If I don't see it, somebody will. They will probably answer for me because they've been here a while and they know. And if you hit the exclamation point commands, you'll get what all the different commands are. Sometimes that feature is working and sometimes not. So we'll see. Hopefully it does. Hello, Caroline. I saw you come in, friend. Mary's crafting at the same time. Awesome. So, Charlene, are you headed up to Florida to go see your friend? Is that what you're doing? Hello, Caroline. Hello, Ethel. I love that name. All right, so I just have, for those that are just come on, I have some scrap pieces of wood, and I have some little wood shims. I got them off of Amazon. I think you can get them at like the hardware store. I have a scrap piece of wood that I brought all the way from California with me because I wasn't going to give up that gorgeous piece. And we have a little oval shape from Hobby Lobby. And we're going to make a reindeer. Hello, Linda. Hi, Donna. Welcome. So we're just about done with getting this painted. We're going to do a little like white, kind of a little bit of white, very little white, kind of chippy look. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that kind of with a dry brush. Oh, Charlene. Okay, I got confused, girl. I got excited. I thought you were on your way here. Oh, Dawn, awesome. Did everybody find the pattern that I shared out yesterday on Telegram? Ethel is new to the group. Well, we're so happy to have you here. Patricia, this is that board I got when we lived in California. And I bought it off somebody. Their whole neighborhood was getting new fences, and so she took them, and it was very brilliant. But I bought them from her. I bought a couple from her. So it's not really barnwood, but it does look like old barnwood. Looks just like it. Hi, Christy. There's my good friend Christy. Over at the Dashing Willow by Christy. I'm painting all the sides because I don't know what's going to show, what's not going to show. Hi, Donna. How are you, sweetie? Almost done, almost done. I'm going to paint the little edges of the shims too because I want to kind of spread them potentially apart a little bit to make it look like kind of like shiplap, maybe. I don't know. We're going to see how it looks. Gail, we're making a kind of a farmhousey, chippy farmhousey looking deer. I saw something on Pinterest similar. It was not made with the wood shims, and I thought I'd recreate it my way. Hi, Sherry. How are you, girl? Hello, Angela. First time from Alabama. Welcome. We're so happy to have you here. I hope that you enjoy. I hope all of our new friends enjoy, and you're inspired, that you feel comfortable to chit-chat with everybody. We welcome you. Please don't be afraid. It's a safe place to ask questions and just enjoy with friends. We're almost done. You got your hot tea and leftover Halloween candy. Is that what you're having for dinner, Caroline? We ended up having a whole entire bag left over. I don't know if I told you guys that yesterday. So those of you that are new, that are just coming in and missed, my name is Monique. I'm in Georgia. We just moved to Georgia, my husband and I. I'm a speech pathologist. I work in the school system. And I work with children with special needs, and I work with other students that might have some language delays or articulation delays and having problems saying their sounds. So that's what I do. I do this for fun on the side to release my stress. All right, one more time with the, actually, let's go ahead and do this before I turn the heat tool on so that we can just get it all at one time. Hello, Kathleen. I'm good. How are you? So now I just have some Waverly paint. This one is called Crimson. Okay, and we're just going to paint this is going to be his nose. I told you reindeer. It's going to be Rudolph. Give him a nice big jet nose. Okay. All right, now let's give it a quick dry, you guys. Another new friend. Hello, Carol. Welcome from Pennsylvania. Karen, I do not know what you just said, girl, but you're making me laugh. Yes, you guys, if you have a business page and you're over here on your personal page, please put a link to your personal page. And friends, if you see a link, go give them a follow. Check them out. They might have some fun stuff for you to see too. Anchor Art Creations, and your name is Christine Landry. Welcome, friends. So happy to have you here. Okay. I am excited. Oops, I missed one brown spot. I'll have to paint that later. All right. I hope you guys can see that okay. You need it. Oh no, Caroline, I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you, my sweet friend Christy. Yes, hit that sprinkle button. I had somebody, I didn't get a chance. No, I did tell her. Somebody asked, what is that? What is that? There's a little arrow at the bottom down there somewhere. It doesn't show on my side, but this little arrow is kind of like this. You hit that, and you know, spread the love out there. Tell your friends about me and our fun crafts we have over here. Just helps us. Yes, Leslie, it is very chilly here today. Very. All right, I'm going to use a little bit of, hopefully I have enough in here. We're just going to have to get it wet. This is my Apple Barrel Antique Parchment Paint. Thank you, Donna. And if you don't want to share it out there, you can tag your friends too. If you have a friend that you would just think that would just love this, you can do that too. Hi, Nancy. All right, don't need a lot. We're just gonna do a little chippy look. I'm gonna use a dry brush. I did tell you guys last night that I was going to start my private subscription group, and I didn't give you a date because I thought my doctor's appointment was next Wednesday, but it's Monday. So when we're done here, I'm gonna work on getting it set up, opening it up for the subscription group. We're gonna start it next Wednesday, and I will be going on Wednesday evenings at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. There, look at there's Kathy Wilcox has Daisy Lane Primitives over at her Etsy shop. Go check her out. All right, we have just a little bit of white paint here on our little chippy brush. You're gonna put some on, and then you're gonna dab it on your plate and offload a little bit so you don't have any big clumps. And I'm just gonna kind of stroke it like that. Okay, we're gonna kind of get a little bit of a chippy look. Okay, taking off tomorrow for a chili cook-off. Ooh, Karen, how fun. This is gonna be so darn cute. Dawn from Hound Howls Primitives, welcome. So happy to have you here. Guys, make sure you go check these ladies' pages out, all right? Hi, April. I missed a spot. We'll get that later, all right? We're not gonna pull the brush out again. All right, so we have some new friends, and a lot of us have shared before, but tell me how you guys like to decorate for Christmas. Traditional, colors, like what color schemes do you like? Do you like farmhouse, vintage? What do you like? Hi, Pammy. No worries, friend. We are making a little Rudolph, a little Chippy Rudolph with some wood shims. You like a little bit of everything, traditional, primitive. I would have assumed that, Kathy, from your page, folk art. Hello, buddy. Farmhouse mixed with traditional, a lot of traditionals, a lot of traditional. Hodgepodge of everything, says Pearl. White lights and country feeling. All right, we're getting ready to start assembling our little Rudolph here. Okay, I'm just gonna heat it up really quick and dry it. You love lights, the brighter the better over the dark months. Yeah, Caroline, I like one color lights. I like to either do like all white, all red. I don't usually do all red. I've done it red once. Hi, Susie. On the outside, I just like to have white lights. I've always liked like where you put like white lights with a strand of red on the tip of the roof, the peak. But we never had a house that we could actually get up there to do it on. Clear light. Now, see, girl, that's why we're friends. I'm a clear light girl too. I've never been a fan of like the multicolored lights. I've done a lot of fun things. When my kids were little, I did a gingerbread house theme. I went to the store and I got those the clear plastic to-go containers, and I wrapped it with the colored cellophane and made it look like candy. Decorate the farmhouse in the dining room, living room. Oh goodness, was that Kimberly that said that? White lights and red lights. Yep. Look at you, Becca. A little of everything. Oh, I need to do the nose. All right. We're going to do the same thing on the nose, you guys. Pencil tree, white lights, homespun black, and 10 stripes. Charlene, that sounds really, really cute. All right. Set that off to the side. Yeah, I'm not a multi one either, Caroline. Okay, let's start assembling. So, wood shims, you guys, these are wood shims. You can see how it's a little thicker on this side and skinny on this side. I'm going to make sure I get them all going in the same direction. So, you guys give me your opinions. Antique wash tub. Oh. Give me your opinion on which side you think we should use on the little aged board on the back, okay? So we have this one. We have this with some white on it, or we have the other side. This one has more white. I'm thinking I like this side. So, side one is a thumbs up. Side 2 is a heart. You tell me which one you want, which you think. This one is heart. Okay. Or we have this side with the thumbs up. Okay. And if you have fat fingers like my friend Peg that always does it, and you hit the mad face, I'm counting it as a heart. Oh, I'm seeing lots of hearts, lots of hearts. Hi, Cherry. What did she dress as? She dressed as Roxy this year, Angelica. She dressed as Aunt Roxy. Okay, I'm seeing lots of hearts. All right, we're gonna go with side 2 with the more white. Now, I wanted to play with this because, ooh, wet. The dark side. The dark side, Charlene says. I was thinking about, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but there's a tiny, tiny space. Not that one, that one's a big space. Putting them together tight or leaving a little tiny space between. No, we're going to put it together. One side is beautiful, but Rudy blends a lot. You think so? Okay. Wow. With this side, you think the dark? You like the space, Dayla? Kind of does blend in a little bit. Hello, ooh la la art. I'm putting them, the shims are going down. So the skinnier side is on the down side. We can see what it looks like alternating them. Yeah, no, I don't like that. Hi, Lois. How are you, friend? Okay, I don't like it alternating, so we're going to put them all together with the skinny side going down. Give him his little nose. I was thinking about maybe giving him a scarf. So, hi, Anna. I think he needs a scarf when we're all done. What do you guys think? Hi, Sherry. I like the little scarf. He's gonna be cute, Caroline. You're right. Okay, let's glue this on. Glue this on. This is really super easy, you guys. Fun little simple thing. This would be a great one to do with the grandkids. I'm gonna use a little bit of wood glue because I don't want this to fall off. If Kevin drops it on the floor, which he does sometimes, he's like, oh well, you can just glue it. Okay. All right, some glue and some hot glue to help it stick together. Now, those of you that are new, I share this probably all the time. When you're working with the two different glue mediums, you don't want them to touch, because what happens is you end up with a slippery, slidey mess, and then it won't stick to whatever it is. It just becomes swishy. So you don't want to, you can put your hot glues, or you can put your glues on the same thing. Just don't let them mesh. I learned that from the hard way, you guys. That's why I share that so often. I was on a live and I did that and I had no idea because I'd never heard anybody share that before. So I always try to share that with you guys. Oops. Well, Donna, it's a little late now. I can't change it. Charlene, look at you, girl. So much for that. Okay, look at how cute it is so far. Okay, next we're gonna use, these are gonna be his little antlers, you guys. I'm gonna stick these on here. Look at how darn cute that is gonna be. I want to put the antlers on before I do the eyes. Yeah, Kathy, I think you're right. I want to put the antlers on before I do the eyes because I want to know where to put the eyes. Angie, you're working on the penguin? Oh, girl, I love it. Where's my glue? If you guys didn't see the penguin from last night, thank you, Martha. Thank you, Yvonne. If you guys didn't see last night's penguin, make sure you go check it out. I shared the pattern on my Telegram page. Free pattern for the little penguin. And he's super cute. And if you guys stick around, I'll show you when we're all done with this. I'll show you what he looked like. He's super cute. Okay. Probably should have set these back on here. Oh, he's so cute, you guys. Close to post and come back in, and then you should see the comments. Oh. Somebody not seeing the comments. Is that what's happening? Oh, Angie, that would be so cute. So cute. You can give the little girl like a little bow or something. Let's see, I'm going to go this way. Thank you, Patricia. You guys can do different things with this. You know, if you don't have any like little scrap wood, you could use some popsicle sticks. You could get some Dollar Tree tumbling tower blocks and glue them together to make the longer pieces and use those. I think there's a lot of options that you have. Okay, that's what we have going on so far. Oh, yes, definitely. Yeah, make sure you post pictures over in the sharing group if you make something, guys. A cardinal on the antlers. I don't know that I have a cardinal. Where is the penguin? Here's our cute little penguin from last night, you guys. Cute little penguin. Make sure you join Telegram and you'll be able to find him. And I'm pretty darn sure that, thank you. I am pretty darn sure that if you join Telegram today, you'll be able to find all of the other patterns that were shared there so far. Going to use this little thing for our our eyeballs. Okay, and then I'm going to dry it. We'll put the little dot in. Yes, isn't the penguin so cute? He is darling. Free pattern, so you guys can go get the pattern over on Telegram. I don't know, did anybody that... Telegram is an app, Angela. Yes, it's a free app you can get in your app store, Telegram. Make sure you download the app first, and then after you download the app, you can follow the link to my channel. And then once you do that, you're going to go all the way to the bottom. You're going to hit another join channel one more time to complete the process. If you don't see a whole bunch of comments and posts from me from before, then you're not in the right place. But you should be able to see all the old things that I've posted. I'm pretty sure. All right, now we have just another little Pouncer sponge brush. We're going to do the little dot for his eye. Oh, he's so cute, you guys. So darn cute. What did I do with the white one? There it is. Okay. You can't wait to make it your newbie? Well, this is definitely a good one for our newer crafters that are a little afraid to do any things that are a little more complicated or what might seem to be complicated. Thanks, Vicky. All right, we'll give him a little scarf. And we'll see what else we can do with him. Yes, so I don't know if the command thing is working for Telegram. So those of you that have done it already, let me know if you are getting the link. I believe you're supposed to be getting a link in, I don't know if it goes to your messenger or if it goes right there. All right, look at how cute he is, you guys. Isn't he cute? Hi, Lisa. All right, I have the little piece of fabric here. Now, I'm not sure if we should give him a scarf. So I had all these thoughts. Yes, it's a PDF file with the pattern. Exactly, Kathleen. And then you can email it to yourself probably and print it out. Okay, so we can do like this and put some little bells on there. It absolutely is. Both of them. Actually, you guys, don't be afraid. If you're new, this is a great easy one for new beginners also. Don't be afraid of this. It's no sewing. Go watch the video. We showed you how to do it yesterday. Telegram. Oh gosh, it just says Telegram. I think it's like white with a blue logo. Yes, Nancy. Okay, so I'm thinking this way or a bow, okay? You saw Telegram, however, the printer is broken. Oh. Who said that? Can you could even, email it to somebody that can print it for you. Ooh. Or we can make a bow. You don't like the green stripes? We can get something different. Ooh, I have a black and red one. I have black and red. That might look just as good. This is just happens to be a scrap that was sitting right here. Yes, printed at the library. All right, let me grab something different. This was the only one that I had here that was like the right size. Ooh, here's one. And where is it? Oh, sorry about that, you guys. I forget what color pile I stuck it in. Okay, so we have this one, buffalo print, or I have a grungied up plaid. I think would look good. We have plaid. Or I'm not sure. I don't really like this one. I'm not sure. Because it kind of clashes with his nose. You like the plaid, the red and green plaid? And this one is even bigger. Let's see if we can do this one or if I need to tear it. Caroline, you might be in luck. I might have to tear this one for you. Our sweet friend Caroline loves when we tear fabric. You like the plaid? Yeah, I think we'll go with the plaid. There we go. Linda, I see a little wave from your friend. Do you see the rest of the comments? You should see something that I posted today. If you don't see that, then you need to do one more step. And I need to, it's a little thick, so it's a little thick. Plaid. How about red and white polka dots? We can do one more color. Like we could do the same that we used on little penguin. What do you guys think? It looks like a lot of red though to me. That, I have red and white polka dots and red and white stripes as well. The grungy plaid. All right. Okay. Let's tear it. I had somebody ask yesterday about how to do the staining. Yes, if you join the you need to make sure you complete the process by clicking the bottom saying join the channel. Otherwise it won't finish. Somebody asked last night about the baking of the fabric, okay? I did do a video on that. If you want a video link, let me know. So when I grunge fabric, I just use instant coffee and water with a little vanilla and sometimes cinnamon. I don't always use the cinnamon. Just depends on what I'm doing and what look that I'm going for. And I just dunk it in, wring it out, and then put it in the oven and bake it. I like to bake at 350 because I'm an impatient person when it comes to waiting for it to dry. How long does it take? It varies. It varies. It depends on how much fabric I have in my oven. If I have a big, you're welcome, Caroline. If I have a very big batch in there, then it might take a while. It does get pretty steamy because you got wet stuff in there. Look at how cute. Obviously, it's a little long, but we'll fix that. What do you guys think? We can put something else in here. How long does it last in the fridge? Lisa, I've had one in my refrigerator for quite some time right now. Probably at least almost 2 weeks. I think I've had some because I made a pretty big batch. So I just put it in a closed container and seal it. Hi, Janet. Welcome, sweet friend. Thanks, Leslie. All right, we can put something else on here to... Oh, thanks, Daphne. A rag bow on top of it, you think? Excuse me. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Sandy. I do have some pip berries. I haven't really thought this process out, you guys. We're winging it right now. Where's the opening at? These came from Dollar Tree if anybody's wanting to know where that is. April, I was thinking about that, girl. I agree. Like a little fringe. All right, we opened both sides. Yes, it needs a rusty bell. I think so too. All right, the little hot flash is coming on again, you guys. Bells on the antlers. That's a cute idea. That's kind of cute. Just adds a little bit of color down there. What do you guys think of that? I still didn't bring my wire cutters in here, you guys. Okay. Put those on the little antlers. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, Carol. It's definitely hot. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Gotta be careful because I don't want to rip the little antlers off, you guys. Shauna, they are usually, sometimes they're by the floral, sometimes they're hanging on like those little hooks on the sides of the aisles or the end caps of the aisles. They usually aren't like actually buried within like the section like by the ornaments or anything like that. They usually just hang separately. That's where I've seen them. I don't know, you guys. I don't know about them being on the antlers. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it on the antlers. I think it takes away from the cute little like rustic, primitive, looking look of it. Maybe some moss. We can try some moss. I had some greenery out here too, but I'm not sure. I think the greenery, well, maybe the greenery down here by the scarf. You'll need to come north, take care of your right, Caroline. Let's see here. We could put a little bit of greenery. Obviously, I wouldn't stick it right there, but you could add a little greenery on here. Bell with the wire. Yeah, I was thinking about the little, maybe like a little bells, like, he would wear bells right here on his little neck. Let's put some on. Guys, phone's ringing. Sorry about that. The phone started ringing. We could put some bells on his antlers and see what that looks like. One more. Can you guys even see the bells on there? Thank you, Judy. That sounds good. Deals on the antlers. It can't, the bells kind of just, let's see. I'm struggling with the bells, you guys. You're texting like, you're sending messages like Kevin does. Some wacky messages. I'm not sure I like the bells up there either. I don't like the bells on his ears, his antlers. Let's play around with some greenery and then we'll put some bells by there. Hi, Crafty Nan Nan. How are you doing? I agree, Charlene. Maybe it needs a tag. Yes, you guys give me your thoughts and opinions. I'm not like in the, I love when you guys give some ideas, you know, because sometimes you guys see something. You see something that I don't see. I can stick some up here maybe. Nope. You like them plain. Like, I don't like that either, you guys. And the moss. The moss always gets buried under the desk. I will tag and hang bells from the tag. You guys see the moss in there? Okay. All right, let's get tag. What do you guys think we should put on a tag? I know lights would be super cute, Nan Nan, but I don't have any small ones. I have used them all up. How about Rudy? Ooh, we almost lost the paint plate. Ooh. That's in. That's you. Rudy. Small ornament hanging off the antler. That's a cute idea, Christine. How about a snowflake? Because I know I have that one right here handy. Losing my plate again. Yeah, I think we'll do some bells around the neck also. Add some little snowflakes. You can see if we'd like dangled a little bit, a little snowflake from his antler. The problem is, you guys, my wire cutters are out there in the kitchen. I took my wire cutters out there for something and have not brought them back. And Kevin is not watching. Hi, Linda. How are you, friend? We'll just use these. The clippers worked good. All right, I have to mess with it still, but let's see what we think. That's cute. Charlene, yes. I do. I need a pair in every room. That's cute, isn't it? That's cute. I think we need more than one, though. Like one little snowflake just isn't enough. That's cute. All right. I got to get the wire cutters, you guys, because this I have to cut a different one. I'm still live, and that is overflowing. Good thing I went out there, you guys, because he's boiling the pasta and the water's boiling over on the electric oven. Okay. We're going to use this beautiful rusty wire that I have. Where did I set it, you guys? Where did I set the wire? Oh, on the floor. Okay, let's try again. First, let's paint this. Let's paint this little guy. Yeah. He's clueless too. Thank you, Lois. Oh, it fell on the floor. All right. Should we do more than one? I think it needs more than one. Maybe two snowflakes and a bell. Let's see how that looks. Oh my gosh, Caroline. That's pretty old, girl. Okay. Oh, he's gonna be cute. Let's get a decent sized piece this time. Okay, let's wrap this around here. Not really the easiest thing to do. Do you know the gauge of the wire? You're about 16 and it's really thin. April, I don't, because I bought this rusty like this. Hi, Kathy. No worries, friend. I got it rusty like this, and I don't know. It's pretty thick, though. Let's see. Oh, I just broke his antler off. I knew that was going to happen. That's all right. We'll fix it. Okay. It'll be easier for me to do it here anyhow. Home Depot has 16 gauge wire in the section where they sell the rebar. Yeah, that's where I got my other one, the black one. I got it in the rebar section. I think it's in like, yes, Kathy, it is. Easier for me to do this like this anyhow, you guys. Oh, this is gonna be cute. And I actually like the wire kind of like wrapped around the antler. Can you see it like that? You got some Rusty from Amazon, Lisa. That's awesome, girl. All right, now, do we do a third snowflake or do we put a jingle bell? Sandy, unfortunately, I got this from a little vintage shop near where we lived in California before we left. And she had this wonderful, gorgeous, all kinds of junk sitting outside, and I found this out there. And I, of course, took it in to buy it, and I asked her how much. And she was like hemming and hawing and like, I don't know if I want to sell that. I had to work really hard to get it like that. And I said, well, why is it at the store outside for sale if you didn't want to sell it? I don't know. It might need more than one jingle bell, you guys. Can you guys see it? I don't know if that jingle bell, one jingle bell is enough. The smaller the gauge, the thicker the wire. There you go. Linda knows her stuff.
She go in there?
No, she's right there behind you.
Oh, I couldn't find her. Come on, Rox.
All right, what do you guys think? My Rusty Stars came from Amazon. I think it needs more than one jingle bell because it's not looking, it's looking a little off. All right, let's see. Can you guys see it? One jingle bell? You guys think it looks all right with just one? All right, let's glue this little guy back on here. My wood glue clearly wasn't dry. And then we'll give him a tag and we'll see what, if he needs anything else. Yeah, I think so too, Kathy. It needs one. One is just not looking right. Now I have to be careful because still not done, but it's cute. But I think it needs to have a little more jingle bells. Get this stuff out of here. Ooh, I'm unrolling. What did Kathy say? Was Kathy the one that said 3 jingle bells? I'm trying to unroll it. Yeah, I agree, Kathy. I'm just afraid to... There we go. All right, let's just untwine it just a little bit.
OMG.
Kevin just came in with a face saying OMG.
That is like the most flavorful.
About the dinner that I had him make.
Oh.
He loves it, you guys.
Wow.
No worries, Sherry.
That is incredible. We need to make more of it.
Kevin likes the dinner, you guys. Kevin likes the dinner. I'll have to tell you guys what the recipe is. What were you thinking, Nan Nan? The same. Okay, all of the bells on the same wire. Oh. They don't go on that easily though when it's bent. Kevin likes that. Have a little white with little stars and glitter hang on the Christmas tree. Oh, Vicky. Are you going, Dawn? Have a good night, sweetheart. Oh. You guys, I have it like coming. Somehow it went inside the bell. There we go. That is not working that way. Are you leaving too, Cynthia? Or are you just telling Dawn goodbye, friend? There we go. There we go. It's not looking exactly like I like it. Hi, Tracy. How are you, friend? There. Oh, this is fighting me. I'm good, girl. All right. That's cute. There we go. Can you guys see it? Hi, Rosanna. Welcome, friend. I don't know about the jingle bells, you guys. I think it still needs another star. I might end up adding the other star in there because I think it needs another star. I'm good, Suzanne. How are you? All right, let's stamp our little tag. Put Rudy on it. If we can find everything. You guys, I have the worst mess over here. I don't think I've ever had a mess this bad. Here's the ink. You guys cannot see what's going on around here. All right. Question is, should we tatter up the tag or not? And we're gonna have to use the other side. Oh, this is beyond the worst I've ever seen it in my life. So I didn't gauge that right. You think I should tatter it up? Yes? Okay, let's tatter it up. Okay. Let's try again. I still might not make it. It's this darn Y. There we go. All right, it made it by the skin of my teeth. Okay, Angelica, you have fun, girl. I'm excited for you because you never tell me you have company. Okay, let's use the little razor doodad. Rough the edges up. And then we'll crinkle it, give it some wrinkles. Well, hello, Donetta. How are you? Did I say that right? Is it Dougetta? Welcome, girl. We'll crinkle it up a little bit, and then we'll put some wax on it, and we'll put our little drop cloth. You guys, I have to clean. I definitely have to clean. It's bad over here. For those of you that are nice and clean and easy crafters, I am very jealous because I am a very messy crafter. Hello, Sandra from from Virginia. And hello, Delma. I saw you sneak in, friend. Hi, Trish. Welcome. All right. Little Rudy. You're a hot mess. Yeah. I don't know very many crafters that are not a hot mess. I'm going to be honest, but I think I'm the worst. I'm really bad. I don't clean because, you guys, because when I get off of here, it's late for me and I need to go eat and I haven't had a chance. I don't get to get on. I have no breaks at work, so I don't even get to come on and chat with you guys during the day. So I say my morning hello. If I have a couple minutes before I walk in to work, then I can respond to people, but I don't get to chat and engage with you guys after until I get off of here. You close the door. Yep, that's exactly it. No worries, Trish. Your craft room is a disaster. You had to clean your craft room. oh gosh, Lois. Oh, you guys, I would be so embarrassed if I had to if I showed you guys a picture of my craft room. I would really be embarrassed. Ooh, look at this kind of, what do you guys think about this? This kind of balances that out. Hot Mess Express. We can do here, or we can put it down here somewhere. You too, Lois. You like it on the top, Charlene? I kind of feel like it kind of gives it that little balance that it's missing on the top. If any, you clean up, you can. Yes, exactly. Oh gosh. On the top. Okay, good. You guys agree. I like it up there too. Plus, that lets me get a little glue there to help secure the wires so that they're not going to fall off. This little one is covering up its eyeball. You guys are so awesome. I love all your input. It's a desk. It's messy. Oh, girl, and you can lose something so fast. It's not even funny. 30 seconds. That's all it takes to lose something. 30 seconds. Not even that. You can have it in your hand 1 second and it's gone the next. Okay, I kind of like the little moss up there in the ear, so we might put some on this side just to kind of even it out. But I think it is cute. I don't think he needs more. We would be overdoing it. I mean, we could probably look at a messy bow on the bottom. And then I'm going to go ahead and just cut the little bottoms over here like a little scarf. Make it look cute. Yeah, it 1 second it's in your hand and the next second it's MIA. Okay. Tighten these up a little so they curl. Thank you, friends. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. But I think he's so cute. And I don't think I want a bow. I don't think I want a bow. You think that's what he needed? Thanks, Leanne. I appreciate it. All right, you guys. I like it like this. I don't want to put a bow because, you know, as much as I like bows, everything doesn't need a bow. Rudolph doesn't want a bow. He's a boy anyhow. He just needs a scarf. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. I love that you guys give input, give ideas and suggestions, and it helps. You know, I don't see everything sometimes the way you guys do while I'm sitting here trying to play. Let's see. Don't forget the event this weekend. Tomorrow is the live sale of the new or vintage items for Christmas. It's going to be Christmas fun stuff. You don't want to miss that. And then crafters all day Saturday and Sunday. I'll be on Sunday night. Make sure you guys come back, leave a comment on the picture when I post a picture, and then watch for the information for the subscription group to come out, okay? Because I'm going to work on that. Use a fork to fray the material, and it worked great. Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. I'll check that out because it does need to be frayed just a little bit. Well, fraying the edges, let's just try it before I get you guys off, if I can find it. My sanding tool, but I don't think I could find it. I use the sanding tool. I'm not sure who just said that about the fork. I already forgot. Short-term memory, but the sanding tool would probably work just as well on here, and I will use that to fray my edges. My gator tool. Gosh, I wish I could find it. You guys, it's bad. It's bad. But I could use the little gator on this to rough those edges up to kind of make the scarf stand out a little bit more. Oh, no worries, Leanne. And you guys, don't forget, tag a friend or two. Sprinkle it out there. Let your friends know. Come and see this cute little craft. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to let you guys go. You have a great night. I love spending time with you guys. And we will see you on Sunday, all right? Sunday evening. I believe I'm on at 6 Central Standard Time Sunday night. All right? All right, guys. Love you all. Have a great night. Bye-bye.